have you had it with Earth? Earth is so over, isn't it? This could be a good time for you to go to Mars. The Inspiration Mars Foundation, they want to send 2 lucky people, probably a man and a woman, possibly a married couple, to Mars. And it's going to be a 501-day trip, and it has something to do with when Mars and the Earth are going to be kind of close. You're not going to actually land on Mars. You'll get about 100 miles off the surface. And you're going to do all kinds of scientific, fun little things.
Whoa.
Yeah, you don't land there.
Well, what kind of global cock tease is this?
It's pretty damn close.
What am I going 500 days for? And then I'm like, we almost got the most. Psych. Yeah. Going right back.
There's some kind of...
Why can't I land?
Because there's like a boomerang effect, so we have to use gravity and everything to get in and out quick. That's how they can do it so quick. 500.
So you get in and out, but you don't get to finish.
You get it. Exactly. So yeah, they're probably going to take a man and a woman, and
well, it's 500 days, you know.
And the role, yeah, exactly. You got to do what you got to do. That would be something. Imagine being conceived on the lunar surface of Mars. Can you think of anything more?
She better not get pregnant in the middle. Okay, if it's early on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
501 days. That's about 50. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And but on the other hand, how badass would it be to be born on Mars? Like they'd be like, oh yeah, where's his birth certificate?
Yeah.
I think this guy, not just from Kenya, but he's from Mars.
That guy's from Mars. Watch out for that guy.
You want to talk about an illegal alien?
Yeah.
Dad! Oh, I'm here all week. I'm here all week.
You've got my sense of humor like off kilter. Yeah, it's crazy. So 100 miles off Mars service, and you know, they literally have more people than they know what to do with already, and you know, this is not an easy thing to.
This is what's really funny is that this is really an amazing story, and it's a great scientific breakthrough, and it's amazing, and all we've done is talk about the sex angle, right? Like, and the 2 people they're sending, they're not going to have sex. They're not going to be related to each other. I mean, as far as very unlikely.
Wait, that's a little odd. You're saying they're not going to have sex and they're not going to be related to each other?
I'm saying they're not necessarily husband and wife or anything like that. Okay. They're not the Lannisters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? So I don't think that they're necessarily going to be. There's some chance they're actually going for science and not sex.
But isn't it a little bit, I suppose? Okay. But isn't it nice that they're sending 2 people? Because you always see these movies. I just saw Moon, the movie Moon, where they always send one guy. You know, there's always one lonely guy talking to the robot. Dave, you know,
right, and he loses his mind.
And he loses his mind. Nothing good ever comes out. So at least they're sending 2 people. I feel like that, you know, something might happen.
Yeah, but I think why not? Like, I mean, there's probably a very good reason, but why not send 12? Because I feel like those 2 people are A, going to be profoundly bored, and 2, going to rip each other's hair out if they can get past the astronaut mass.
I mean, most likely this will end in a horrific disaster. So to send less people up front would probably, for the test run, would probably be good.
Did you take the garbage out? We went right past Venus, and you didn't take the garbage out, did you?
Terrible, just terrible. But I think we have. Didn't we beat them there or something?
You know what, Dave? You're right. NASA, you're a little too late because TYT already has someone at Mars. It's our very own Davy Kohler. Okay, Davy Rover Kohler. But wait a minute, Dave, what are you doing on the planet? You're supposed to go 100 miles by the planet and then get the hell out.
Yeah, well, you a few months ago made fun of me when I said my dying wish was to take a 16-hour bus ride in Bolivia. Now I traveled 501 days in a tin can. Believe me, I'm going to stop it over at Mars. I'm going to override that. There's a little thing you pull, so bing, stop here.
Look at that.
That's how it works? That's how it's okay.
That wonderful city that they already built for him and everything. What's going on back there? They got a red light district or anything?
Well, the whole planet's red.
Oh, exactly.
Okay, so Dave, what's happening on Mars? Yeah, tell us.
Well, I wish I could turn around and look. I think it would look,
a little more green than red.
Yeah, a lot more green than red. Listen, 500. Also, I had to land because. Yeah, they're sending them out for a year and a half in this tin can and not landing. But then how do you know that you even launched? What if they have just a bunch of giant speakers that make a rumbling sound, and then you just sit there in Florida on the launch pad for a year and a half, and they say, welcome home, and you walk out the door? You never would know.
You know, Dave sounds a little like Christopher Walken. Yeah. You would never know.
What's the deal with that?
So, Dave, you think the moon landing, there's some chance that they never landed on the moon?
No, they did that. We have pictures. But
oh, we do? Oh, okay.
You need the confirmation on this Mars thing.
Okay, you know, the Mars thing you're a little skeptical
They send off along with the tin can that you're flying in for a year and a half, 2 body bags in case one of the, or both people die. I guess you can't use 2, but they send 1 body bag.
Yeah, because if you got to use a second one,
you ain't gonna use any.
You're out of luck.
That last second zip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dave, for Christ's sake, you're a geologist. So tell us, about the rocks down on Mars or something. What have you learned?
The rocks are the same as on Earth. What we're looking for here is water. But I'm a geologist. I'm not a planetary scientist.
Geologist. I asked you about the rocks. So technically that would be geology.
Geology is the study of the Earth.
Oh, okay. Touche. Touche. All right, well then get back on this plan.
Yeah.